My name is David Krim. I am a stand up comedian. I am a writer, and today is December 5th, 2017. And what I'm doing now is documenting a water fast. And I was listening to a podcast on um, Tim Ferriss's website, and somebody was talking about a water fast and talking about how it has all these benefits. After the third day, your body starts producing human growth hormone, your metabolism increases, your insulin resistance drops, and so on and so forth. And it sounded like a really good idea. And so I decided to do it and to document it. Um, I don't think it's going to be easy. Uh, I definitely enjoy food. I've always been a big guy, so this is kind of like fat man versus the water fast. I Yeah, always been a big guy, and recently I shifted my entire diet around. I had all these fancy tests done and found out I was allergic to pretty much anything that God gave us to make this life survivable. So, um, pizza and pizza and pizza and 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 milk and cheese. Anyway, I can't have any of those things. So I was very strict and I cut out everything that I wasn't allowed to eat. And I was able to lose about 30 pounds without doing any sort of dieting or exercise. Um, and that was great. And then and then a friend invited me over to a party for his college reunion. What he didn't tell me was that everybody went to culinary school. And so I proceeded to shove chocolate croissant after almond bear claw after cannoli into my mouth with abandon. Not to mention, all the other food they were cooking. Um, Thanks, cat. I don't know what you knocked over, but you're, yeah, you'll meet the cats, I'm sure, at some point. Um, anyway, so when I finally got back on the scale, uh, the number jumped from 245 or 230 to 245. And I just felt like shit. And I went back on the diet and, I tried things like bulletproof coffee and all of this shit. And I just felt like shit. And for some reason, this fast thing sounded like a good way to reset. And so today is the night before. I have had Chipotle. My last supper was a Chick-fil-A sandwich with extra pickles and a large order of fries. Um, and I wanted a second sandwich. Therein lies the problem and hopefully the funny. I really, when I did this shift on my diet, I really did stay away from a lot of that stuff. But it's like crack. You just keep going back to it. And I did keep going back to it, And so part of this water fast thing is to break my emotional connection to food and um, stop using it in that way and start using it in a healthier way. Um, and so today I went to Whole Foods. Uh, Luckily, I had some gift cards, so it was not whole paycheck. Um, I don't care that Amazon bought them. That shit is still expensive. Um, the water by itself was on sale. Each bottle was on sale for a dollar something for a 1 liter bottle for special fancy alkaline spring water. And then on top of it, each bottle had a 50-cent coupon, and still all of it cost something like $26 just for water. And then I bought fruit and vegetables and fruit juice and bone broth and things like that to really give myself a reboot. And I also bought a 5-day. You're about to meet one of the cats, I think. No, behind the camera still. Come on. Come on, Chase. No. Sniffing the microphone. Anyway, first time he's ever been camera shy. And so I bought all this stuff for after the fast. And this probiotic stuff is supposed to have something like 400 billion probiotic and prebiotic strains to reboot the old colon and intestine and stomach and all that once we get everything, cleared out. And, throughout my life, weight has been a struggle, and I've tried pretty much everything except surgery. And I don't want to do that. I'd rather get like a fecal bacteria transplant from somebody that's in really good health and in really good shape and can eat like a garbage disposal and not gain weight. So Dwayne Johnson, calling you out. Poop in a bucket, throw it in some liquid nitrogen, FedEx it out here to New York City for me. Thanks, I appreciate you. And so we'll see what happens, I don't expect any miracles, and I don't expect it to be easy. I expect to be, according to all the literature, a cranky son of a bitch for the first 2 days before, the third day hits, and that's pretty much the breakthrough day. Who knows if I'm even going to make it? I might not make it past 2 days. I don't know. Leave my glasses alone. I just got them fixed. That's another thing. My glasses broke one day as I was going to buy Mexican food and cleaning them at the same time. They broke. They split in half. And I haven't had the ability to see clearly. I've been listening to Netflix. Admittedly, it's been 2 seasons of Star Trek: The Next Generation, but still. And I haven't been able to see. And I feel like that's actually been a real sort of shit thing. And it's really made me reevaluate things. Like, I've had this tremendous writer's block for my novel. I have not been able to sit down and write. I've been in the research phase, which any creative person will tell you is a fancy way of saying I'm doing anything but writing. And so that's basically what has been going on. And so I'm hoping that this also brings some clarity. This water fast brings some clarity with that. Hoping to trip balls without taking anything. That would be kind of cool. And I don't really know what else is going to happen other than that. Hoping the numbers on the scale go down. It would be quite funny if I did this and didn't lose any weight. that's when I would start cursing God out right about then, and hopefully all of you would laugh your asses off at that. And I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, creativity. Um, for a long time, my relationship with creativity was one of uh, me being creative because other people said I was good at it. Oh, you're so funny. Why don't you go do stand-up comedy? So I did. Oh, you're so funny. Why don't you write? So I did. Got my got a bachelor's degree in writing and poetics from a tremendously expensive liberal arts college, and I have um, a six-figure student loan debt to show for it, and have made virtually nothing from it. Now, that is not to say that it had not taught me a great deal about the writing process, the creative process, even the process of thinking. Um, so I definitely feel it was worth it. It just wasn't financially worth it. I really wish that it was made available online for free. But you get what you don't pay for. So, yeah. The other thing with this is the shift in the creative process. The thing that I came to realize the other day was that the creative process and being creative is really the only freedom that we have in this world. We are taught by society what to wear, what to buy, what to think, how to live, what success looks like, what love looks like. And it takes a tremendous amount of creativity to push through all that noise, and to be your own person, but also to be creative in a world full of noise. And so creativity, and the reason behind creativity, whatever your reasons may be, my reason is that it is an exercise in freedom. And so is this water fast. You know, in a way, it's taking back control of something that I lost control of long ago, to the trifecta of Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and Checkers. Because, McDonald's turns to ash as soon as you put it in your mouth. It's like eating a vampire and I'm the sunlight. Does that work? I don't know. You can leave your responses in the comments below. So, anyway, I'm going to go have my my final bit of food, which is going to be some cereal and milk and maybe a banana. And then I'm going to go to bed. And then tomorrow, it's just water. Water and water and water and more fucking water. And who the hell knows what's going to happen. Yeah. All right. Sayonara, suckers.